that belt.
It would be kind of a weak way to run it.
I don't see it. And if he does jump into this match, tries to take some sort of a lead on here, I think there might be something up Alberto Del Rio's sleeve. I mean, he just got Brodus Clay. Looks like he signed to the WWE roster now.
Yeah.
Even though he was the runner-up here, but he still got in. Good for him. He's worth watching. Definitely worth watching. Is he going to be his backup, his bodyguard, act something like that, or is Sin Cara going to come in and be the equalizer here on Christian? That's going to be interesting. These are questions that are yet to be answered. So as these start to develop and we start getting some sort of an idea as to what these wrestlers' roles are going to be in the ring on WrestleMania 27, we'll update you on that as well. Now, going through that, it goes to Monday Night Raw. That was pretty much it for SmackDown. Now, Raw, it was The Undertaker coming in, even though he's a SmackDown guy, coming in and advising that this match with Triple H will be a career match. Either he's going to die after Triple H beats him, or Triple H will die trying to beat him on his journey to 19-0. Now, he also advised that this was a no-holds-barred match.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to end up happening with this match?
That's a good question. I think that The Undertaker is going to, because it's a no-holds-barred match, I think he's going to break everything out of the can. Everything that you've seen that looked cool that The Undertaker did over the last 15 years, 16 years, 18 years, I think he's going to break it out. I think he's going to throw everything but the kitchen sink at Triple H.
Well, this is the big reason why I think Undertaker is going to stay with that undefeated streak at WrestleMania 27. Undertaker is going to be looking for 19-0. 19-0 is nice, but it isn't as nice as 20-0.
Exactly.
And before he retires, looking at that 2-0 looks pretty tempting. So I think what might end up happening here is he's going to go ahead and win this match at WrestleMania 27, be 19-0, win next year WrestleMania 28, be 20-0, and then he'd be ready to retire. Don't see 21-0 happening, but I think that's when he'll be looking to retire. Now, will he retire between then and WrestleMania? We'll talk about that at a future time, but that's the reason why I don't see him losing here at WrestleMania 27. He's got a lot to lose, and I don't see WWE giving one of their pride stallions, a loss there. Yeah. I don't see it happening. So, better luck to you some other way here, Triple H. Hopefully, we'll still have to see you here in WWE. Besides behind the scenes, but again, 19-0 looks like it's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Now, CM Punk, Randy Orton, going back and forth here. They will meet at WrestleMania 27. The question is, will CM Punk have anybody from the Nexus there with him? What do you think?
Well, it looks like RKO is taking apart the Nexus like piece by piece.
Right.
Everybody that he's run into so far has gotten their head kicked in. And it looks like, I think CM Punk's going to be standing there by himself. I mean, the last time the Nexus got torn up this badly, David Otunga came out and basically deposed the leader and picked a new leader. So, we can see that happening again. So, we'll see what happens. But, I don't think anybody's going to be standing next to CM Punk once they get to WrestleMania. I think he's going to be standing there by himself.
I agree. Now, WrestleMania has a new inductee here for the Hall of Fame, which is going to be Sunny, formerly from the Body Donnas. Sunny, growing up watching wrestling, Sunny was definitely one of the great divas. She had everything you'd want from a diva. Talk the talk, walk the walk. Congratulations to Sunny here on her class of 2011 nomination here for the Hall of Fame. Well deserved. I can't wait to watch that Hall of Fame induction just because Sunny's there.
Awesome.
Just the way it is. All right, next one we have here is Stone Cold being the guest referee at the Michael Cole Jerry the King Lawler match. Now,
snap.
Yeah, the way this developed here with Michael Cole coming out and JBL comes out in that limo. Oh, JBL's the guy. You idiots. I tricked you. I said, Austin. And here comes JBL running out.
Mm-hmm.
Austin takes care of that noise real quick, comes in here, shattered glass, rolls in here.
Mm-hmm. Beer, and more beer.
Yeah, and signs the contract, and now that's done. All right, so here we go. Guest referee is going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin for that match. Michael Cole and Jerry the King Lawler. Will Stone Cold be a fair referee?
I think Stone Cold will be a fair referee, unless Michael Cole jumps out of line.
For some reason, I see Stone Cold stunning Jerry the King Lawler. I don't know why. I just see it. I hope I'm wrong because I like Jerry the King. I would like to see Jerry the King.
Late date, I can't see that.
Whoop on Michael Cole.
I mean, unless he just clears the entire ring out by himself.
But all I see is. That's just all I see. I don't know why. I'm Jerry the King Lawler. Why, poor guy? I don't know. Jerry the King Lawler, watch your back. I don't trust Stone Cold as far as I can throw him.
Let's see what happens.
We'll see. All right, now Sheamus and Daniel Bryan. Now I know you're a huge fan of Daniel Bryan.
Oh yeah.
So this Sheamus and Daniel Bryan match, where Sheamus is so fed up that he's going down the pooper, we'll call it, that he is demanding that he's now going to have a career match for the U.S. Championship belt against Daniel Bryan. Now,
for no reason.
Just because he's been losing.
Okay, so you hit a cold streak, so you're going to throw your entire career on it. I don't understand.
Well, I don't see him losing this match. Cause
I think he's going to win, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, they had to make it interesting. Why else would you watch a WrestleMania 27 match with Daniel Bryan and Sheamus?
I don't know.
Exactly, unless they put that kind of cheese on the plate. Yeah, you got to have some of that fuel. That match would have been nothing if that wasn't thrown down. But it's my career, or I get the championship.
Yeah.
Expect to see Sheamus as the new U.S. champion after WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen.
All right, now Dolph Ziggler comes back here and is now on the Monday Night Raw roster. Now, I'm glad to see it. I'm a big Dolph Ziggler fan myself. I think he sells it. He gives it his all. He takes care of his body as best he can. It shows. He got his match here by winning this match on Monday night. But Vicky Guerrero jumps on that wagon and assumes that, hey, she's on Raw too.
Nope, not exactly.
What ended up happening in that whole situation?
The invisible GM sent a message saying that Dolph Ziggler was back, but she wasn't. And in order for her to get back, she would have to win a match next week with Trish Stratus.
That's easy. She's been on the shelf for a while, right?
Yeah,
should be easy, right?
Except for the part where Vicky can't wrestle.
Now I sent Vicky Guerrero a tweet earlier today, and I said, Vicky, you need to hire the
CM Punk in there?
Yeah, you need to hire the forces of CM Punk and the New Nexus. I think you're going to need him in this match, and if it's your job, get whoever you can. And I think
get everybody
CM out. Punk is just shady enough to let you do that. So, I mean, promise him a little bit of power, direction his way, and the way of
throw your cougar skills at him.
Win that match. Go, Vicky. Hoping to see you. All right.
On Team Vicky.
I'm on Team Vicky. I'm with Michael Cole on that one. Vicky Guerrero shouldn't have been fired. I don't like Edge. Do you know yet? Can you tell? All right.
I'm starting to get the impression.
Hey, at least I don't like Daniel Bryan. Okay. Will the Miz? Well, actually, we asked this question here before it happened because the Miz was answered by The Rock earlier on Tuesday in regards to what he said here on Monday Night Raw. He kind of forced The Rock to notice him. I mean, the way what he did here with John Cena when John Cena was trying to give his final KO, and Miz is not having none of that, going in there cleaning house and then throwing the gauntlet down right in front of The Rock by doing the people's elbow on John Cena. Woo, that was nice. I had to say I did like that.
I was impressed.
I did like that. So it was tweeted here that The Rock said, "You want my attention, Miz? Now you got it, champ." So how that's going to reflect here on Monday Night Raw this next week, I'm anxious to see. He's gonna acknowledge the Miz. Stay tuned for that here on Monday Night Raw. And
with a fist.
We'll have details on that again on the next tag team. Now, what happened there is that was pretty much it and how the show closed by the Miz holding up that belt and acknowledging that. Yeah. Let's see how that turns out. Good to see. Now we have the 3 the Hard Way here coming up.
Yeah.
What's your here 3 the Hard Way for this week?
Well, here's my thing. Number 3. I'm gonna count it down 3 to 1. Is it just me, or is anybody else here getting tired of this whole Rock versus John Cena thing? I am ready to see the match. Okay, you sold me. I want to see the match. Just put the match on. Either have the match or shut up already. Okay. It's still 3.5 weeks till WrestleMania, so get on with it. Number 2, Justin Gabriel has been having a bad time of it lately. He has become the designated eater of the folding chair. This past week, in the match between Big Show versus Kane, the Core has a beef with Big Show. During the match, the Core comes out and slides a chair into the ring for Kane. Kane grabs the folding chair, whacks the Big Show with it, gets disqualified. Okay, the Core jumps into the ring and starts stomping on the Big Show, and at which point Kane starts swinging. Right. And exactly one Core member got hit with a chair. Guess which one it was?
Gabriel?
Gabriel.
Oh, dude, you gotta be faster than that.
And it's kind of sad, but I mean, what happened last week? I mean, the week prior to that, when the Core tried to jump in on the Big Show grabbed a chair, and he started swinging at the same time, also. And again, only one Core member got hit.
Poor guy.
The Big Show's swinging like this. One guy gets hit, and it's Justin Gabriel. So I figure, I can figure Justin Gabriel must have pissed off Teddy Long or something. Maybe next week Alberto Del Rio is going to show up and run him over.
Well, it's better to get hit with a chair in the back than bust your ribs, right? Or is that worse?
Chair to the back.
Maybe the ribs are a little tender by now, right?
Because you can't put a cap on ribs.
Right. What's the number 3?
Number 3, Bart Scott.
Oh,
Up on TNA. Jermaine Hardy.
Jermaine Hardy, right?
The linebacker for the New York Jets. Bart Scott showed up. Having celebrities fly through on wrestling shows is pretty cool. Having them be marginally involved in the storyline is pretty cool also. But when Bart Scott showed up in the ring with Kurt Angle, like just a few seconds after Angle had been wielding an axe, beating up the wedding set, I think that might have been like, I don't know if it was a good idea or not. When Kurt Angle put the ankle lock on Bart Scott, I swore I could have heard Mark Sanchez screaming off in the distance. As far as I know, Bart Scott is okay, but I know that there were some Jets fans that were holding their breath when they saw Bart Scott get out of the ring, limping. So come on, TNA, no heart attacks for the football fans. Also, one thing I wanted to mention before we finish out with 3 the hard way. Special thanks to a viewer for a correction. Last week we made the statement that
my bad.
That Sting
Undertaker has never fought Sting.
Exactly.
Ever.
And
I was wrong.
Mr. Bizzle pointed out that the Undertaker had in fact fought Sting in WCW under the name Mean Mark Callis back in 1990. And so, good catch, Mr. Bizzle. Thanks
good
for
catch. I eat my words, Mr. Bizzle. Thank you for watching.
And that is the end of the 3 the hard way.
All right. Well, that was entertaining 3 the hard way. Now, what I think it might end up happening here with the John Cena Rock saga is it might end up being a 3-way. Why not make it a 3-way? Give The Rock a chance here to win the WWE title. I mean, that'd be a beautiful main event here for WrestleMania. If that were to happen.
Would. That's not beyond the realm of possibility, especially the way it's been forming up. Cena versus The Rock, and The Miz wants to be noticed. So,
How is better to be noticed than get the people's elbow done on you?
That's true.
You notice it now.
Yeah, congratulations. You're now